Hello, if you're from the rational root and remainder factor video, welcome back. I'm going to prove the triple angle identity using DeMoivre's. The triple angle identity states that the sine of 3x is equal to the negative 4 sine cubed x plus 3 sine x. So I'm going to prove this now using DeMoivre's. So DeMoivre's states that the cosine of kx plus I sine kx is equal to cosine of x plus I sine x to the power of k. Now, proving this might be another video in and of itself, but we are going to substitute k is equal to 3 because we are looking for the sine of 3x. So we have the cosine of 3x plus I sine 3x is equal to the cosine of x plus I sine x to the power of 3. Now we are going to expand this to get the cosine of 3x plus I sine 3x is equal to the cosine cubed of x plus 3 times the cosine of square root of x times I sine x plus 3 times I squared sine squared x cosine of x plus I cubed sine cubed x. Now this term here looks really complicated, but remember that I squared is equal to negative 1. So we can also simplify this to get cosine to the power of 3x plus 3I sine x cosine squared x, and then minus 3 sine squared x cosine x minus I sine cubed x. But then one thing that is often used in complex numbers problems is combining real terms and imaginary terms. So to solve for the triple angle formula for the cosine of 3x, well, that is a whole other problem. But all we're looking for is imaginary parts. Since real numbers are contained within the real field, we don't have to worry about any real numbers. So instead, we get I sine of 3x is equal to 3I sine x cosine squared x minus I sine cubed x. Now we can cancel out all the i's since I is obviously not equal to 0. So we have sine of 3x is equal to 3 sine x cosine squared x minus sine cubed x. Now this in itself is already a pretty good place to stop, but we want to still get this, so we're going to try and make this to be equal to that. And so we have sine of 3x is equal to the sine of x times 3 cosine squared x minus sine squared x. So what we can do is we can add 3 sine squared x minus 3 sine squared x. So then this is equal to the sine of x times 3 the cosine squared of x plus 3 sine squared x minus 4 sine squared x. But then remember that by the Pythagorean identity, sine squared of x plus cosine squared of x is equal to 1. So this is equal to 3. So we get sine of x times 3 minus 4 sine squared x. And finally, we can distribute the sine of x back into this to get negative 4 sine cubed x plus 3 sine x, and voila, we have what we have up here. So now, using DeMoivre's formula, we have proven the triple angle identity. So now, if you want to see an application of this formula, you can go to my remainder factor theorem / rational root theorem video. Hopefully, the link is in the description. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this video, and I hope I will see you next time.